Jessica. You have a Jessica already on your team too, right?
Yeah, this is a girl named Jessica that is with another company.
Okay.
So,
all right. Yeah. What was the story with her? You guys met somehow?
No, I never met her. I just follow people on Instagram.
Got it.
So she picked up, and I've been following her on Instagram for a little bit. So I know she has a dog. You know, she that's the way she likes to start her day, and just seems like a very bubbly chick.
Okay.
And I was like, hey, is this Jessica? She's like, yeah, who's this? I'm like, hey, it's Harry Page from EXP. We're friends on Instagram. And I'm like, I hope I didn't call you while you're walking your dog. I know that's the most important way you start your day. And she started laughing.
Yeah, nice way to break that. Good job.
And then she's like, yeah, so what's going on? And then I hit her with the, I've been seeing you close deals. I saw you make bronze last year. She's been doing business, I think, 2 years. And the last year she went full time. And then I started to explain about the Icon program, and I asked her if she knew about it. She said no. So then I elaborated a little bit more, and pretty much she was easy to close, man. I wrapped it up quick. I didn't beat around the bush too much. I didn't want to stretch it out. It sounded like, she was just getting up, and I closed her. She was like, I was like, listen, I'm really busy this week. It's not going to work this week. She's like, okay, no problem. I was like, but what's next week look like for you? And I closed her for Tuesday at 11 a.m. And she actually thanked me for calling her.
Really? Why is that?
She's like, she just said, I'm really glad that you thought of me to share this with me. I really appreciate it. Thank you. And I was like, nah, definitely.
Wow, look at that, man. That's great, man. It's wonderful, bro. I'm very proud of you. How about the next person?
I got a chick from Florida. She's a little bit newer. I didn't know how new she was. And I got her for Thursday. I hit her more with, the 80% split, and things like that. And then I told her I'll send her a video. Some of them I didn't beat in the head. I said, listen, I'm gonna send you a video so that I don't puke all this stuff on you, so that you can see what's really piques your interest, and then we can have a really good conversation about it when we do a Zoom call.
Okay.
And then this other guy.
All right, good. And I'm sorry. Who's this guy?
This other guy from Remax. He was just very closed off. I love my office, and I try to hit him with are you loyal to your family or loyal to your brokerage? Try to find out what's important to him, which was family, his office. And he was just pushing me away. I didn't want to do it to where he was just like, dude, I just told you like 7 different ways. I don't want to do anything right now. So I was just like, listen, I was like, I think you really owe it to at least yourself to at least look at the model and what's being offered out there for you and your family. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to share a 7-minute video. I just want you to take a look at it. I want you to think about everything I just said, and I'll circle back to you in the next month. Is that fair? Is that fair enough? He said, yeah, that's more than fair.
Okay, cool. Absolutely. A guy like that, you could have hit with the plan B. Like, what's your backup plan if things don't work out? Like, do you have another option, like where you would go? Most people don't. Most people never think that far.
Yeah.
That's good though, Harry. I mean, I like the fact that you still went piled through the nose and got at least an ability to follow up. Which Remax office is he with?
Hold on, I gotta look at
It's not the one. It's not the one with, in Cranford, right? With the two schmucks.
I don't think so. Let me look them up real quick. There's another guy I'm gonna call from that office though.
Good.
He's with the Dekansky team.
Oh, he's with the Kansas? Okay. Got it. Yeah, a lot of those guys at the Kansas team, they're gonna be just order takers. They're happy there because they're just and they don't really know how to pass themselves.
Lou, I lost you.
Hey, I'm sorry, I said a lot of the guys from the Kansas team, they're just gonna be order takers. They're gonna be taking scraps from the Kansas team. They're not themselves. They're just waiting.
Lou, you got a really bad connection, Lou.
Oh, hold on a second, okay?
Okay.
This is a bad zone I just went through. How about now? Is it a little better?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, the guys from the Dukansky group, they're getting a lot of the leftovers from him, from the Dukansky team leader. So they're not, those guys aren't really fishing on their own. They're just happy there because they're getting all the leftovers.
Yeah.
So you got to angle with that if you're going to call him back.
Say that again.
Because you're going to have to find an angle with that because that's probably your biggest.
Lou, I'm losing. Lou, I'm losing you. I'm not really getting a lot what you're saying.
Okay, hold on. I'm almost in my house. Sorry about that.
He said he's doing really well. She said he's doing really good. He ate this morning, so really good. So the surgery was the most common that is in dogs, like the torn ligament. So what they do is like, she kind of explained it, but it sounded like Chinese, but it sounds like they take the bone and they rotate it and they put a metal plate. So he has a metal plate.
It's good for the rest of the life.
Right. So she's like, the recovery is 8 weeks. You're gonna have to obviously, it's gonna be the same when he had the stomach surgery, confined, walk on a leash to use the bathroom, rough housing with the dogs. He's gonna come home with an antibiotic and 2 pain medications. But we could pick him up after 1. In 2 weeks, she said, just take a picture of the stitches, just send it to us. We'll just make sure it looks good and clean. But he doesn't have to come back until 8 weeks. And then he can start like more of a rehab, like walking, like all that stuff after that. They don't want to do it too early. Other than that, she said everything went really well. He's doing
Harry.
Yeah.
Hey, buddy. Sorry, can you hear me now? I'm home.
Yeah, I can hear you clear.
Okay, no, what I was saying is you're going to have to find an angle with that type of guy because main reason why he is happy is because he's getting all the leftovers from the Dukansky group. You understand what I mean? So those guys are probably getting like a shitty split. They're not really learning how to procure their own business. They're just riding coattails. So without saying that in a really rude way, just you kind of have to ask a guy like that, like, what are your goals? Are you happy with your split? Are you learning, everything you want to learn? What is the future look like for you when we're retirement? Because when the Dukansky's gone, what happens if he wants to retire in 5 years? He can retire tomorrow. The guy has enough money. What happens to him?
Everything he was saying was like he loves his office, and the people he works with.
Yeah, and that's another thing you're gonna see a lot of with people is that they're very happy because they have friends. It's very tribal. It's kind of like telling you, stop loving the football team you've loved since you were a kid. It's like, no, these are my colors, these are my people. So it's hard to have someone break those bonds unless the reason is bigger than friendships. That's the biggest problem with getting people to change. And if they change, they're going to be worried they're going to be judged by their peers, the people that they talk to every day, socialize with. What are they going to say about me? What are they going to, they're not going to be my friends anymore. That's probably the majority of his friends right now, the people he works with.
Yeah.
That's a big reason why people don't move. Yeah, so you got to get a guy like that. You probably got to catch him on the right day.
Yeah.
You want to try to run that with me, and I'll tell you real quick how my day went yesterday. You want to try to really kind of like make pretend you're him, and I'll make pretend I'm Harry, and we'll try it and see how.
Okay.
I would have.
Sure.
Okay.
Can you hear me okay? I got my earpiece on.
Yeah.
Okay, good. Okay, first, so I made some calls yesterday. I had a pretty good day too. I called 3 people and I called a bunch of people. I got 3 people on the phone. The first 2 have been like giving me reasons why they're not ready, or they think about it like for like the longest already. So yesterday I just used the confidence from like these calls in the morning, and some of the lines I've been using in the morning, and the energy, and I didn't let them say no, dude. Every time they kept telling me they're not ready or I rolled right past it, and I just kept giving them more questions and more questions and more reasons why they need to start moving ahead in life. And I got them both filling out the application, hopefully
Oh,
today.
wow.
Yeah, and then the third one I called, she was amazing. She's more of a long-term follow-up, but it was the first time I spoke with her. But the beauty of it is that she was like, you know what, I'm not ready to make a move, but my friend is, so here, call my friend. So I called her
No,
friend.
and people will give you stuff like that.
Yeah. She gave me her friend, and you know what the funny part is, and I'm just this is the kind of person I am. Her friend was like, "Oh my God," she's like, "Yeah, I'd be excited. I'd love to work with you. By any chance, the company SP Realty?" I was like, "Yeah." She's like, "My best friend has been trying to get me to join her for the longest time, and they're in California." She's like, "They have a good team, and so you keep telling me to join." And I was like, "You know what? Just join your friend's team." I was like, "It's the best move you can make." So instead of being a dick, I just told her, to join with them. So not too bad. You're 2 out of 3. And the third one I don't consider a loss because I'm still working on her.
Gotcha.
Yeah. But I think that's good karma, man. I mean, I steal someone's agent, someone's gonna steal mine.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. Let's do some role play with the guy from yesterday. Try to remember some of the things he said. That way we can see how I would approach it, and then you could try it as well.
Okay.
Let me just put my stuff down. Whoa.
Who will be calling me from California?
Hi, Zilla.
Probably.
Ring.
Hello?
Ring. Hi, Harry.
This is Andy.
Oh, Andy, what's up, brother? I'm so sorry, man. This is Louis. I follow you on Instagram. I'm not sure if you know who I am.
Yeah, I know who you are, man. You beat leukemia, man. You got a really great comeback story.
Oh yeah, well, thank you, man. You know what? Honestly, I feel like that was a gift and a curse. Coming out of it now, obviously, I think it's a gift, but at the time, I didn't know what to make of it and why I was going through it. But I've helped so many people, after recovery, that I think it's probably my biggest strength. How about yourself, man? I see you're doing a lot of great things. What's in the cards for you for this year?
This year has been really tough. The last 2 years have been tough between COVID and, I work with a lot of buyers, so it's been really rough lately on getting offers accepted. But I'm doing what I got to do. I'm still closing deals, so I'm still grateful.
Okay. Do you enjoy working with buyers? It sounded in your voice kind of like it was a little resentment there.
Yeah, no, I have no problem working with buyers. It's more just the market that we're in. Just getting offers accepted is really, really tough.
Oh yeah, I can imagine. Do you think it'd be easier for you if you had more listings?
Oh yeah, for sure, absolutely.
Awesome, man. Well, what do you do to procure your listings?
Honestly, man, it's really hard to find sellers. That's why I always work with buyers. I'm still in the business only a few years, so I mainly work with buyers because that's all I can get.
Yeah, man, of course. Have you ever heard of a motivational speaker named Les Brown?
Yeah, I have.
Les Brown says, if you want your life to be easy, do the hard things. And if you want your life to be hard, do the easy things. So what I mean by that is if you find that getting listings is harder than working with buyers, I challenge you to next 30 days, make it a plan for you every day for at least an hour to 2 hours a day, reach out to homeowners. And in 30 days, I'll follow back up with you and I'll see how much different your business looks. Have you ever tried something like that?
Yeah, I just haven't gotten the results I feel like for the time that I was putting in. So I just, concentrate on my bread and butter, which is buyers.
Okay, so is that because it's comfortable for you, brother?
I wouldn't say comfortable, probably just more convenient.
Gotcha, man. Well, listen, what if I challenge you, man? What if I asked you to join me one day a week? We do some role play and we sharpen each other, you know, like steel sharpens steel. And we just get better at prospecting because I've been making prospecting part of my business plan. Would you be open to doing some of that with me as well?
Sure, why not?
Okay, cool, man. Well, listen, I like to get my day started pretty early. You know, what time of the day is convenient for you?
You know, I got a family, so probably after 9.
Awesome, man. Awesome. And bro, how many deals are you on track to do this year?
You know, this year it's really hard to say with, you know, offers not getting accepted, but I normally do 20 plus a year.
20 plus. Wow, man, that's incredible. That's insane. Yeah, man. You know what? I'm not really doing as many deals as I used to either. I kind of wound things down, and I'm really spending more time with the family and spending more time on things I love personally, aside from real estate. And a guy like you, man, you should really start to think about how to turn your business, you know, more passive instead of being so active. Do you have any other investments outside of real estate or any other streams of income?
No, I don't.
No? Okay. Well, listen, man, when we do our role play, I'll share with you some of the things I'm doing and some of the ideas that I have for the future. You know, maybe some of those will rub off on you and you know, it could work for you as well.
Okay.
All right, good, man. It sounds awesome, brother. So let's do, you know, what's the busiest day of the week for you? So that way I can work around that.
Usually Monday through Friday.
Monday through Friday. Okay, so what if we did Saturday morning pretty early?
Yeah, that'll work. But I just want to make
Okay.
something clear, Lewis. I'm really happy with where I'm at.
Okay.
You know, I really don't want to make any moves or anything like that. I love my office. And I'm not looking to make any moves or anything like that.
Yeah, absolutely, brother. Yeah, I can definitely appreciate that. I'm gonna give you a startling statistic that you're probably not familiar with. Did you know that 90% of agents who move offices never intended to move?
No, I didn't know that. But I can
Yeah,
see
so-
that now that you say it.
Yeah, so I'm not asking you to move. I'm not telling you that, you know, we've got something better to offer you. For all I know, you probably have something better than I do. All I'm telling you is that if I share with you some of the ideas of what I'm doing, both in my business and outside my business, at least you'll have a plan B. Because I'm pretty sure when I can go out on a limb to say that the majority of real estate agents don't even think about where they're going to go next if they were to leave their brokerage. So when I share with you the information, just keep me as a backup, man. You know, you can never be too safe, man. One day your broker might just call in and say, guys, today's my last day, you know, and then you gotta scramble. Instead of scrambling and making a rash decision, at least you've got a backup, right?
Yeah, definitely.
Good, man. So listen, man, I never try to push anything on anyone. Obviously, I wouldn't appreciate that to happen to me either. What I'm trying to do is just build a relationship with other like-minded real estate agents that I'd love to do business with in the future. So let's just start with some role play, man. Let's see where this thing goes.
All right, yeah, we could do that.
All right, you be the Indian, I'll be the police officer. No, I'm just joking. All right, so then we'll hook up Saturday morning, man. I'll give you a call around 7:30.
All right, sounds good, Lewis.
Cool. Yeah, you were taking it pretty easy on me. You weren't too hard on me, but you know,
Well,
at the same time, I didn't
yeah,
really push you.
No, he wasn't hard on me. He really wasn't. It was just more, the energy he was giving off was, please don't ask me this. I'm happy where I am. I'm trying to be polite, you know, because I know you on Instagram. I think you're a nice guy. Like, that's what I was getting.
Maybe you weren't digging into the things he was into. Maybe if you would have spoken more about the things that he enjoyed outside of real estate, you guys could have built a better connection. Because the call doesn't have to be, if you feel like the call is not going good into a sales direction, try to build on something else. Maybe you remember on his Instagram post that he might have went on vacation somewhere recently. You know, ask him, hey man, you know, how was Aruba? Wow, man, tell me more about that. I've been thinking about taking the wife. You know, would you recommend any restaurants, any cool stories?
Yeah.
You know, stuff like that. So
Okay.
yeah, I mean, because at least you could salvage the relationship. So when you call another time in the future, just to like do some follow up, at least he won't dodge you.
Yeah. No, I can see that.
Yeah. Let's try to run it back. Let's see if maybe you can be Harry, taking a different approach, and I'll be the guy.
Okay.
All right. So
Hi, is
give
this
me a
it?
call. Hello.
Yeah, is this Andy?
Yeah, is this Andy? Who is this?
Hey, Andy, it's Harry Page from EXP. I'm friends with you on Instagram.
Oh, okay. Oh, yeah, the page group, right?
Yes, sir.
Oh my Lord. Okay, cool, man. What do I owe this honor to?
Listen, man, I've been seeing you killing it. You're crushing it in real estate, especially in this market. I know it's really tough, and I know you work with a lot of buyers.
Yeah, well, it's don't believe everything you see on Instagram. This year's been kind of up and down for me. I work with a lot of buyers, but that's a gift and a curse. A lot of these people looking for homes, and there's really aren't much out there. There isn't much to pick from.
Yeah, we're in the same predicament with my group, so I totally understand and identify with where you're coming from.
Yeah, on Instagram, I like to share our wins, not so much our losses. But I got to get better with that stuff because I think people will relate to me better if I just start being more transparent.
How do you do with getting listings?
Oh, listings, referrals mostly.
Okay.
Mhm.
Do you prospect? Do you cold call?
No, man, not really, bro. I just really don't have the time.
Yeah, I get that. Sometimes we got to make time when we don't even have time for things like this, especially in this market. Would you agree?
Yeah, you're right. I got to get better with that kind of stuff.
What if I could show you some things? Would you be open to cold calling and learning some dialogue that I've learned over the years that really work on getting into houses?
Yeah, man, I'd be open for that, of course.
I'll be happy to share those things, man. I really like what you do, Andy. I think you're a great guy. And we can help each other out. If you get a list, then maybe I'll have a buyer. We help each other out.
Yeah, man. I mean, like, why would you do that for me? Because we're not on the same team or anything. Are you trying to recruit me?
Actually, to be fully transparent, I'm definitely trying to attract you. I don't like the word recruit, but I'm definitely letting agents like yourself know what I'm up to with where I'm at and the benefits of where I'm at. But that's something that's, that's not the main purpose of my call. It's really to build relationships with people, especially in this market.
Oh, okay. Well, I'm really happy where I am, bro. So, like, if it's all about that, then, you don't have to waste your time with me.
No, absolutely. I totally understand and respect that. I'm definitely not looking to sign you today or do any of that. Like I said, I'm really trying to build a relationship with you.
Mhm.
I saw on Instagram that you recently went on vacation. How was it?
Oh, yeah, we went to Aruba, man. It was beautiful, bro. It was a really, really great time. It was our anniversary, so I had to do something special.
Happy anniversary, man. I love Aruba.
Oh, thank you. Oh, you been to Aruba?
Multiple times. There's been times I went there multiple times in 1 year.
Nice, man. Nice, man. Did you swim with dolphins?
I kind of feel like I'm a whale and I'm like scared of dolphins.
Okay, I got you. Yeah, man. Well, yeah, it's a beautiful place, man. They always try to get you with the timeshare stuff, but I'm just not ready for that kind of commitment just yet.
No, I totally understand. I could definitely give you some suggestions on some really good restaurants out there to take your wife.
Oh yeah, I'm not sure when I'll go back, man, but I'm always open to hearing about it.
All right, cool, man. So what's really the most important things to you, Andy? Like with an office space. I know you said you're really happy. I'm just curious why you're so happy with where you're at. Like what are they offering you that makes you happy?
Well, to be honest with you, man, I love the people I work with, man. They're just an incredible bunch of teammates, and our broker really takes care of us really well. I'm not sure if you know our team leader, Dekansky. He's constantly feeding us with leads. So, we really we got a good thing going, man. We really got a good thing going.
Yeah, I've actually done lunch with the Kansky. I never felt more uplifted when I left a lunch with someone before. Great guy.
Yeah, so you know where I'm coming from.
Yeah, definitely. But I do understand that, his mindset is more of a leader and people that work for him more as employees.
Yes, exactly. He tries to empower us as well.
No, absolutely. And I'm not taking anything away from that. But would you be open to looking at where you could grow more and benefit things yourself and your family as far as financially, growth mindset, and other things maybe that you're not getting there that you might be interested in that you've thought about before but never said anything about it?
Well, I guess what you're saying is there anything that more that I'd be looking for? The only really thing that that I think that I'd like if I could would probably be just a little more commission split.
Okay. Well, what's your commission split now?
Well, at Remax, you know, we have our team leader gives us a commission split based on, you know, the size of their team and whatever they got worked out with the brokers. So right now, they've got us on a 70-30 for bring our own deals. But if they give us a lead, then it's 60-40 in their favor.
That's rough, man, especially when it's hard to get offers accepted right now. What if I could show you a model that you start off with 80-20 to start? And that's just a start.
Well, there's companies out there that offer 100% commission. So, I mean, like if it was only about the commission, I'd look at one of those places.
Okay, I thought that you just shared with me before that the most important was the commission that you were interested in. I'm just going
it
off.
is. But why would I go to an 80-20 company when I can go to a 100% company?
Well, that's
I'm
glad you asked me that. There's a lot of benefits at where I'm at that not only offer you do get 100% split once you cap, and you also they also give 16,000 back as long as you do a certain amount of deals a year, which I think you're on target to hit with the right people around you, which I'm surrounded by a lot of top producers. And these guys that, have you ever heard of the Icon program?
No, I have not. And your commission split sounds pretty complicated.
Yeah, well, I mean, I don't want to try to break it down over the phone. I'm sure it could get confusing, but I could set that up for another call where I could show you the numbers, you know, where it's a lot more simple, where it's not confusing.
Okay.
Would you be interested in that?
Like I said, Harry, I'm not really ready to make a move just yet. You know, I would appreciate if, you know, you respect that. If you want to send me over some information, literature, go for it. I'll read it, you know, when I have some time, and we can go from there.
No, Andy, 100%. I totally respect it. The purpose of my call isn't to get you to sign up today. It's really just for information purposes. That's it. There's no strings attached. All I want to do is just present you with information. So at any given point, if you decide to look elsewhere, you have a plan B. Do you have a plan B, Andy?
A plan B as far as where else we want to work?
Just like a backup plan.
Yeah.
What if Rob DeKansky decides to retire tomorrow? What's your plan? If that office just falls apart that you love so much and everyone loves each other so much, but it just falls apart.
I mean, I guess I would just stay as an independent agent with Remax. I never really thought about if I'd leave the office.
Right. But even at that, you just said all the benefits you got from being from that team, they're going to be gone. It no longer exists. Every office is different.
I guess you're right. You know, I really haven't thought about it, you know, where else I would go or where else would be a good fit. I know a lot of people are making moves to Keller Williams and other places like that. But, you know, I guess I always thought to myself, I'd cross that bridge when I get there.
Right. But isn't it better to be prepared when the opportunity meets than not be prepared when an opportunity meets, because you're going to strike out if you're not ready?
Yeah, I mean, you're right. Listen, I'm open to hearing what you guys have to offer. You know, if you just want to, you know, just tell me more or less about, you know, what you guys can do for an agent like me who's doing as many deals as me, I'll be willing to keep it as a backup plan.
Andy, that's what I've been trying to say the entire time, is just to take a look at the information, present you with it. So if the opportunity does come up, you have information at your hands so that you can make a move what's best for you and your family.
Okay. Yeah, that's fine, Harry. That's fine. I don't know if you still want to do that whole role play thing, but I guess if you want to try to just tell me about it when we hook up for that.
Yeah. So we'll do the role playing
Were you
thing.
serious about the role play?
I was dead serious. I don't just get in relationships with people just to try to sway them over. That's not what I'm here to do. I'm here to build relationships over transactions.
Yeah, of course, man. I'm the same. That's fine. That's fine, brother. We can look into that. Like I said, man, I'm ready to make a move. Okay?
Yeah, no, totally loud and clear. Got it, brother.
I'm sorry, loud and clear? Good, good, good. All right, so thank you, Harry. Appreciate the call. I can't hear you, buddy. Can you unmute yourself? I think you might be muted.
I like lost you. I don't know what happened.
Yeah.
You
Yeah,
left.
I guess that's, yeah, I guess I stepped into an area that didn't have good Wi-Fi. But yeah, Harry, so thank you, man. I appreciate the call. I'll talk to you soon.
I'll see you Saturday, right?
Okay, yeah, good. Oh yeah, Saturday. I almost forgot. Saturday, what time again?
We'll do 9 a.m. I think it's a good time for sellers getting up.
Saturday, 9 a.m. We're gonna okay, no problem. I don't know if I'm ready to make any calls yet, but I'm willing to, listen to some of your scripts.
Yeah, no problem. Everyone
Morning.
feels the same way as you do. I'll get you going.
Okay, thank you, man. I appreciate that. Well, I'll talk
All
to you then.
No worries. Bye-bye.
Good, good. Okay. Do you feel my rebuttals to you were easier than the guy from yesterday, or kind of like on the same wavelength?
Around the same.
Okay. Do you feel you were better this time than you were yesterday? Or you think it was about the same too?
Well, you know what it was, Tulu, and you could correct me if I'm wrong.
Mhm.
I felt his guard up, and I didn't want to push him away.
Yeah. Okay.
So I backed off a little bit.
Cool. It's okay to back off and talk about something else. Sometimes sometimes you don't even have to bring up, business.
Yeah. Yeah, I think I could have handled it differently, though. I think I could have asked more about personally, what are you up to? What kind of kids you got, to build more rapport?
Yeah, absolutely. I feel like what I've come to a kind of a conclusion with myself is that when my calls are only like straight to the point and I build no rapport, they're more likely to not take my next call because I didn't really build any connection with them. So if we can build a little connection along with also, getting to the point, I feel like our chances go up by a lot if we can do that. If we can connect to why they would even listen.
Definitely.
Yeah, right. You agree?
Yeah.
Awesome. That's good. That's good. So what do you got planned for today? You gonna make 3 contacts?
Yeah, I could definitely do that. I got a closing today.
I think realistically for guys like us, man, who got a lot of stuff going on, 3 contacts a day is like that's golden, man. I think that really that
not overwhelming. It doesn't feel like work. It just feels like I'm planting seeds.
Yeah, I agree. Yeah, because if we do too many calls, I think we're gonna start to resent it, feel like work, and we're gonna be too busy with Zoom calls later on in the week.
Yeah. No, absolutely. I
Okay, good. I think your guy Dennis is on the call with us. He was. I'm not sure if he's still here. He's still here. I don't know if you want to ask him if what he's taking away.
Yeah. Dennis, you want to jump on?
Yeah, I was just listening to what you guys are saying, going back and forth, trying to take some notes here.
Good. You want to give it a run with Harry? You see how you don't have to be perfect. Just the main things that you got to remember when making these calls is just try to ask Harry questions that will lead you to the answers that you're looking for. And if Harry tells you something that you feel there's more there, just ask more questions about that as well. So give it a go, Harry. You want to be the caller first, Harry, and that way he can get a little more practice.
Sure.
All right, go for it.
Hello, is this Dennis?
Yes, how you doing?
Hey, Dennis, this is Harry with eXp Realty.
Hey, how's it going?
I actually follow you on Instagram, man. I see you did like 20 plus deals this past year or something like that. Is that correct?
Yeah, it was just like around 25.
That's awesome, bro. That's really, really good stuff. At where I'm at right now, they actually have an icon program that I think that you could be a great candidate for. Do you know anything about the icon program?
No, I never heard of it.
So with the amount of deals that you're doing, just a few more for the year, we have a $16,000 cap. Our company gives you that $16,000 back in stock And the guys that have done that in the last 5 years have about 1.2 million in their bank account.
Really?
How's that sound?
How many deals you got to make that?
Between 28 and 30, depending on the volume you do that to hit your cap.
I imagine that's kind of tough in this market.
I mean, nothing's ever easy in life, but it's still nice to have that. Does your brokerage offer anything like that?
No, not at the time. Not at the moment.
Sorry, I couldn't hear you.
I said not at the moment.
Not at the moment. Okay. It's a nice option to have, even if you don't hit it. At least you know it's there for you, and it's yours to take if you hit that number. You know.
Right. I mean, I imagine that'd be difficult to do in this market, though. So I'm kind of happy where I'm at right now. I'm comfortable.
No, absolutely. And I appreciate why are you so comfortable with where you're at?
Well, I've been there for a while. I have a good rapport with the people in my office, so we kind of, bounce clients off each other, bounce ideas, and helps me out throughout the day.
Okay, so you're happy there because you've been there for so long. How long have you been there?
I've been there for about 4 years.
4 years. Okay, it's a decent amount of time. I was at another brokerage for almost 4 years before I changed where I'm at now.
Yeah, I mean, I've learned a lot from the people that work there. I have a good working relationship with them. I don't really see myself going somewhere else to start fresh.
So you say you learned a lot from them. So I would assume mentorship is important to you.
Yeah.
I'm actually around people that are doing about 2,000 transactions a year. What do you think that would change for you if you were able to do a mentorship program with them?
Would probably get me a lot more deals.
Yeah, absolutely.
But how accessible are these people, though?
We actually do Zoom calls every week. So we're not in a typical office space, but we're able to jump on Zoom multiple times a week, and we're able to have masterminds to help each other grow in all areas.
Okay.
I could actually even invite you to one of these masterminds where you could come in anonymously and just kind of listen to what we're up to. Would that be something that you'd be interested in?
Yeah, it sounds cool. As long as I don't have to make any switch or anything.
No, not at all. It's really just to see the benefits of a bigger office. I feel like some of these places you become like a big fish in a small pond. My network is like stepping into the ocean with sharks. What about today? Today is Friday. We have a mastermind on Monday. I'll send you a link, and we can start from there. You could take a look at what we're up to.
All right, sounds good.
You have kids too, right?
Yeah, I got 2 kids.
Nice. I got 3. You must be a busy guy.
Yeah, very busy. Keep me on my toes.
Family is really important to you, right?
Yeah, it's probably the most important.
Same here, Dennis. I could totally identify with that. And I wouldn't be spending any time with you if it didn't benefit you and your family. I want you to know my motives is to try to help others.
I mean, that's the business we're in, right?
Yeah, absolutely, man. And where I'm at right now, it's benefiting my family beyond my wildest dreams. And I never thought I would leave where I was before, but the benefits and perks that I've gotten, it's changed my family's life.
How so?
Financially, growth wise, and there's a lot of other details that I could give you that I could set up for another call if you want to see more details on it. I'd rather set it up where I send you a 7-minute video so you can see what EXP offers and really write down what's important to you. And then we could set that up for another call if you're interested in that.
I mean, I'm kind of busy. If you could just email me the information.
Yeah, no problem. So I'll text you the video And what's your busiest days of the week?
I mean, with the kids and all, probably every day.
I hear you. You don't have one particular day where it's kind of like a little bit easier than the rest of the 7?
I guess maybe Sunday.
Why don't we do this? We'll meet at 7 on 7 a.m. on Sunday before the kids get up. You get up early?
Yeah.
We'll do that before we get the kids. I'll only take 20 to 30 minutes of your time, depending on how many questions you ask, so I can, show you these details better that you're interested in.
All right. Sounds good.
Sound good?
Yeah.
So I'll see you Sunday, and then I'll also send a link for Monday for our mastermind for you to take a look at as well.
All right. Sounds good.
All right. Thank you for your time, Dennis.
All right. Thank you. You too.
All right. Bye-bye.
Have a good day.
Okay. What did you feel about Harry's approach, Dennis? Be honest with him.
I kind of feel like I didn't really get too much information.
Would you have
So,
wanted more?
Yeah, I kind of wanted more.
That's a good thing though, because he built curiosity. So were you more likely or less likely to be gone on his next call?
More likely.
Okay. Good. Yeah. One of the key things to do on the call is to build curiosity and not drown you in information. Because if he would have poured your information into you, you would have lost interest because you're getting so much stuff thrown at you over the phone, which is very hard to comprehend all that info at once. You're going to retain less than 10% of that anyway.
Mhm.
What else did you think?
I thought it was a little bit confusing when he switched from the when he switched it to the family part. It was kind of like off topic.
Would you have rather him started with that first and then talked about business?
Like, I just feel like it didn't really flow with the conversation.
Okay.
Like I was trying to get off the phone at that point. He kind of switched it to
Yeah.
the family, where it was kind of like,
Uncomfortable?
yeah.
Okay.
Not really uncomfortable, but kind of like awkward. You know what I mean?
Awkward. Okay. Yeah, I can see that. I can see that for sure. I guess, you know what? It all has to flow, because if you jump from one topic to another without a transition, it feels choppy. So Harry, he gave you some really good critique, and I don't even think I would have picked up on that. But now that he mentioned it, he's 100% right. I think if you would have flown into it a little bit better, such as if he would have said, you know what, I'm doing a lot of deals, but I'm trying to balance that with my family. Oh, you have a family? Yeah. Okay. Tell me about your family. I think that would have been a little bit more of a transition. Do you agree, Dennis, that would have been better if he would have piggybacked off of something you said?
Yeah, like if it would have
asking
flowed
you
into it,
about it?
it wouldn't have caught me off guard, and it would have kind of like sounded less aggressive, like less sales pitchy.
Oh, okay. I get it. So yeah, these are little things that we're picking up on. That's good, Dennis. That's really good critique. What do you think, Harry?
I agree, man.
Yeah, that's really good. If you want to talk about his family, because he's a family guy and you see he posts family pictures all the time on Instagram, maybe lead up the conversation with family if you think that's really important to him.
Okay.
All right, cool. What else? Anything else you want to add, Dennis?
No, that's it.
That's about it. Okay.
Yeah.
You know what I've been trying to do a lot of my calls, guys, is be very lighthearted, where it's not so serious. Try to make them laugh a little bit. That's been yesterday. I did that with all 3 of my people, and it's worked very well. Like, it's not serious. Like, I'm serious, but I'm not serious. Like, I'm almost like teasing them, and like yesterday, one of the ladies told me, "Are you trying to recruit me?" Remember? And we practiced that. If we wouldn't have practiced that, I think I would have been uncomfortable at being asked that question.
Yeah.
But I dove right into it, and I was like, hell yeah, and she starts laughing. And I'm like, come on. I was like, what would it, I was like, I've been after you for years. Why are you gonna act like you don't know I'm trying to recruit you? And she starts laughing, So, I guess with all this practice, man, really just, you guys are just gonna get so much better. So much better. one of the things I want to start trying to do is put in more heartfelt stuff, like what Harry said yesterday about, hey, what do you get out of this, Harry? Well, I'm so glad you asked that. Well, let me just kind of explain to you my story, and then you explain why you're doing these calls, because I feel like a lot of people don't understand, what your motivation is. Like, why are you even bothering me? Why are you calling? Like, Harry, like, say to me, Harry, like, bro, I'm really busy. Why are you calling me?
Lewis,
So-
Lewis, I'm super busy right now. What do you want, bro?
Oh man, I'm sorry, dude. You sound a little bit agitated, man. So I'll just kind of get right to the point. Listen, man. The reason I'm making these calls is obviously, I'm trying to build an organization, but it's much deeper than that. Have you ever heard of our Rescue?
No, I haven't.
Okay, well, our Rescue is a foundation that rescues underage children from sexual slavery, and my goal in life is to make enough money and build a big enough organization where, in my lifetime, I could free about 100,000 children from enslavement. And I do that by making these calls, man. So if I'm catching you at a bad time, I'm sorry, but I just want to talk to you about something that could potentially change your life and the life of a lot of people out there.
Yeah, my bad, Lo. I just had a rough morning. I'm just sitting down to have my breakfast. I haven't had my coffee yet. I got three kids. Just a shit show until 9 a.m. So you just caught me at a time where I just really just wanted to sit down and relax.
No, I totally get it, man. I've been there, man. And that's even more of a reason why I want to talk to you about what I'm doing, because I was in your position where I didn't have time to breathe and I didn't have time to talk to anyone. And to be quite honest with you, now I have more time in my hands than I ever did before. And I'm not even making this up, So if, you need more time with things that you prefer than work, such as family and maybe your hobbies, just let's hook up 15 minutes, man. I'll tell you some information that if it doesn't work for you right now, at least you have a plan B. How does that sound?
Yeah, sure.
All right, great, man. So I know you're busy, like you stated earlier. What are the worst days for you?
I mean, honestly, Monday, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, I'm swamped.
Well, I've got an opening on Tuesday at 9 a.m. or I can do Wednesday at 12. Which one works better for you?
Let's do Wednesday at 12 so I can have my coffee at 9 a.m. and not be pissed off when you call.
That sounds good, man. It sounds awesome. All right, man. So I'll send you a text with the link and I'll also email it to you. Thanks once again, bro. I really appreciate your time and understanding, purpose of my call.
Yeah, no worries, man. I'm not normally like a dick. It's just a rough morning and you called and I felt like it's another sales pitch from someone or something. And I just want to have my coffee. That's all.
Exactly. Yeah, makes two of us. No problem, brother. Take care, man. I'll speak to you soon. Have an amazing day.
All right, you too.
All right, cool. Do you feel like that was too much, Harry?
What was too much?
What I said, about like the whole purpose, my mission, because basically what I gave you was my mission behind these calls. It's really recruiting you is the vehicle.
I don't think it's too much because if it's your experience and your story, it's not right or wrong. It's yours. They can't take that away.
Yeah, exactly. Because I feel like they think that recruiting them is the end game. And that's what I kind of want to change. I want to shift that where no, recruiting you is not my end game. Recruiting you is my vehicle to my mission. My mission is much greater than Harry telling me yes or no that you're going to join EXP. So I think putting people back in their place and in a way where they get brought back down to earth, where it's not all about them. I think for me, I'm going to try, because sometimes you will get people who are like that, and I'm ready to pull it out. And I think Harry, your story about the cancer thing, they can't mess with that, dude. You own that.
Yeah, just like what you did. You can't mess with it either. You own it. It's yours. You can't take it from you.
Exactly.
I think
What do
people
you think,
appreciate
Dennis?
it too because it makes you more real.
Yeah, absolutely. I think so too. I think that's right on the button. What do you think about that kind of approach, Dennis? Having your bigger why.
Me personally, like like Harry's yesterday to me made more sense, but the way you approached it today to me just kind of felt like you were trying to push your agenda onto me. Like you wanted me to support the movement that you're trying to do.
Got it. How could I change that to make it sound more congruent where both of us benefit from it?
Not too sure.
Yeah, and that's why I'm kind of battling with using it, because I want to make sure that it's something that I know is is beyond the scope of this call, and it's beyond them. But at the same time, I don't want them to feel like, are you trying to like put me down type of thing? You know, I want you to feel like, oh, maybe if I say, you know, the reason why I'm doing this obviously is because of what I just mentioned. Or if I said that I know as a unit we can accomplish that mission much sooner. You know, who doesn't want to rescue children?
But that's the thing. Like when you mention the unit, it kind of makes it kind of sounds like you want them to join your movement.
So
So you
then
kind of want to like own it for yourself, but not try to get
push it
them
on
to
anyone
join
else.
you in the movement.
Yeah, I'll work on that some more and see how I can make it where it's my why, but it's also something that benefits them. That's a tricky one. I'll work on it.
Yeah.
You gonna be on a call today at 11:30?
Yeah, I should be good to go for that. I just have a closing at 1, and it's normally I don't go to the closing. I just let whoever the buyer's agent is.
Yeah.
But this woman, she and we're gonna ask for her permission to share it because it's a hell of a story.
Yeah.
So in my area, she's someone that her house burned down like in the last 3 months, and her 8-year-old was burned alive in it, bro.
No way. That's horrible.
Yeah, and she
That's
got
horrible,
like,
bro. Are you serious?
swear to God, Lou, she got like I think she got like 250,000 from GoFundMe's, bro. This should happen right before Christmas, bro.
Horrible. That is horrible. So what are
Oh,
you
it's
doing?
here
You
in
helping her sell
Middlesex?
something or buy something?
No, we're helping her close on a house, and she was like really unsure about buying the house because it was like right around the corner from where the house burned down, and you know she was going back and forth after we were under contract and everything. And then she sent us a picture, and she's like, "I believe this is a sign from God and her daughter that it's the right house." And it was a picture she found with her daughter who died, laughing and playing in front of this house, and the house is in the background that she's buying, and her house, and in the picture her daughter's like so vibrant and happy. It was like crazy, bro.
Wow.
That's insane, man. I'm so sorry to hear that. That's terrible, man. Just wow, bro. That's heart-wrenching. I mean, as a parent, you think about that, and that's like the worst nightmare you could ever have.
Honestly, Lil, I don't even try to internalize that. That's too heavy to try to even think about,
heavy.
bro. I can't even. I don't even want to imagine. That's just unbelievable, bro. So we're gonna go. I think the lawyer's waiving his fee. Yeah. So Liz just confirmed he waived his fee for this. No, we want us to be a part of it. You know, we're really happy for them. It wasn't an easy road, very emotional, but they're walking into a brand new renovated house.
Beautiful. Okay. That's good, man. Well, listen, try to make the call at 11:30. And Dennis, if you don't have the link, Harry, send him the link. He should have it, right? Okay. All right, guys. Cool, man. Well, I'm appreciative of you guys for making time for these calls, and let's go out there and get it today, man.
Do you want to give Dennis a shot to try to?
I thought he did, didn't he? Oh no, he didn't. Oh, I'm sorry. He was the agent. All right. Yeah, Dennis, go for it, man. Give Harry a call.
All right. Ring, ring.
Hello.
Hey, how you doing? Is this Harry?
Yeah, I'm good. Who's this?
How you doing? This is Dennis. I follow you on Instagram.
Hey, what's up, Dennis? I'm in the middle of washing dishes, man. Can you make it quick?
Yeah. I just want to take like maybe 2 minutes of your time. I see that you're doing I see that you've been doing a lot of deals, and hold on, let's start that all over.
Yeah, go for it.
Right,
first
ring,
of all,
ring.
don't say you don't say you want to take anything, because that psychologically doesn't sound like what you should be doing. You should be giving.
What do you mean?
I wanted to share some information with you,
Oh,
instead
you're
of
saying
saying I
like
want to
don't
take
take
2 minutes.
okay,
Yeah, because you're saying I want to take 2 minutes of your time. You know, people don't want to be taken; they'd rather be given.
right.
Go for
What
it.
she said.
All right, ring ring.
Hello?
Hey, how you doing? Is this Harry?
Yeah, who's this?
How you doing? This is Dennis from EXP. I follow you on Instagram.
Yeah, maybe, man. I follow a lot of people. I don't know. What's up?
Well, I seen that you've been crushing it on Instagram, doing a lot of deals. I just wanted to know what
Oh,
type
let me
of
stop you. Let me stop you right here, man. You trying to recruit me, bro?
well, not necessarily recruit you. I'm just trying to give you some information. I mean, we are in the business of helping people, so I'm trying to see if I can help you make more money for doing the same thing that you're doing now.
Yeah, I make a lot of money, Dennis. I'm not really interested in what you got today.
I mean, I'm
Really
just
happy.
trying to. All right, that makes sense. I mean, I'm just trying to show you a easier way to make money passively. Are you making passive income or are you working for your money right now?
Actually, yeah, I do got passive income. I own properties that I make money on. That's passive.
I mean, we could always use more money, right?
Yeah, this kind of feels like a sales pitch, man. You want to just get to the point of what you want to tell me then?
Well, like I said, I'm not trying to sell you anything. I'm just trying to give you the information. Have you ever heard about the Icon program?
No, what's the Icon program?
Well, for somebody that's making as many deals as you, in the past 5 years, they're sitting on $1.2 million of stocks with EXP. Does that sound like something that would attract you?
Maybe, man. I really don't care for stocks, though.
All right. I mean, I'm sure you're into cash flow. Because those same 5 people, if you contribute 5% of your commissions, they're sitting on $5.4 million.
Not bad. I'm just not really interested in stock right now, though, man. I just said that before. I'm not sure if you heard me.
All right. So what keeps you motivated?
You know, closing deals, putting food on the table for my family.
So family's important to you?
Family's everything to me.
Yeah, I hear that. I mean, family's everything to me too. How many kids you got?
I got 3, not including my other 3 fur balls.
How much time do you get to spend with those kids? I can't imagine too much with all the deals you're doing.
You know, I do the best that I can, Dennis. You're a realtor yourself. You work 7 days a week, open houses every Sunday. And if you're not doing these things, you ain't going to be providing for your family.
Yeah, I hear that. But I mean, I would love nothing more than to be able to spend Saturdays with my kid.
Yeah, me too. I got a wish list I could send you the things I wish I could do.
Well, I mean, I could tell you about a better way to do it. It'll definitely give you more income, which will give you more time to spend with your family. If you take the time to listen.
I just got off the phone with Caldwell Banker the other day. It's the same shit. What makes you
Well,
different, Dennis?
I mean, I'm not sure what Caldwell bankers are offering, but I know the program that we're offering. Like I said, people that have been producing what you're producing in the past 5 years are sitting on a whole lot of money. So you'd be doing the same deals you're doing now, but your passive income would be growing exponentially.
Yeah, I'm just not interested in that stock though, man.
I mean, it's not all about the stock though. There's plenty of other incentives that come with the program. Like I said, if you just take the time to listen, I could get you on a Zoom call with my business partner and he'll explain it from, front to back for you. That sound good?
Kind of on the fence, to be honest, Dennis. I don't know why I should give the Zoom call a chance. You brought up the stock 3 times, which I told you I'm not interested. I don't have any other information that would make it worth my while to jump on that call. Why should I jump on that call?
Like I said, we have other incentives, that come with the program. I don't really have the time to break it down to you right now, but if you take 15 minutes of your day and get on the call with my business partner, like I said, he'll be able to explain to you the program from front to back.
All I really care about is commission, Dennis.
I mean, what's your commission split now?
70-30.
Well, for starters, with EXP, you could get on a 80-20 split to start off. And once you cap off at 16,000, it goes to 100%. With the number of deals that you're doing right now, you could easily hit the icon, which you would get your $16,000 back, which means you're making 100% for the year. Does that sound like something that'll interest you?
That's interesting. What other fees do you guys got?
Well, we don't have any type of office fees or anything like that. But like I said, if
So you don't
get
have
on the
any
call
monthly,
with my
you don't have any monthly fees?
there is a monthly fee. But I don't really have the breakdown in front of me right now. But like I said, if you get on the Zoom call with my business partner, he could explain all that to you.
Call me back Sunday. Today's Friday. Call me Sunday and I'll take a look at my schedule for the upcoming week and see if we could if I can fit you in.
All right, what's a good time on Sunday?
Just shoot me a text anytime.
All right, how's 9 o'clock sound?
Yeah, just shoot me a text and I'll get back to you as soon as I can.
All right, sounds good.
All right, take care.
All right, you too.
Bye.
Bye.
Okay. What do you think?
In the
Harry?
hot seat, boy.
Yeah, you let him have it. That's good. This
You'll
is
be
what role
more
play is about.
You'll be more prepared. Dennis, the criticism that I'll give you is that I told you I wasn't interested in stock. You talked about it two more times after that.
Right.
You should have went to, all right, you're not interested in stock. What's really interested? What are you most interested in? Like, what's important to you? And then I would have told you commission and you could have jumped right to the 80 and then you would have picked the conversation back up.
Right.
Mhm.
It kind of took you telling me that you threw it in my face twice already before
I know, because I was trying to
got
give
to
you
changing the conversation.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, but you did
just-
good, man. For your first time, you did good, man. So, and I didn't make it easy at all for you. I wasn't trying to make it easy for you.
Yeah, of course not. That was good. Dennis, the one thing I will tell you is that you make it sound a lot of times you don't know what we offer. I think you need to figure out a way where you can say it where, not that you don't know what the offer, what are the other incentives are, but
Mhm.
find a way to tell them that it's better for them to see it than to hear about it. Find out
Right.
a way for them to say that, why do I got to talk to your business partner? Do you not know anything about it? Because it almost sounds like I want to say that. Did you get that at all,
Yeah.
Harry, from when he kept saying that?
Yeah. It sounded like he wasn't really sure, and he was calling on the behalf of someone to try to get an appointment.
And then when Harry said, "Why do I got to talk to your business partner?" He didn't really have a good, rebuttal with that. I think that when someone asks you these tough questions, what you need to do, and once you start making these calls, is you need to write down the ones that made you feel the most uncomfortable and bring them
Mhm.
back to this conversation so you can practice them with us.
All right.
For sure. But that was good, man. That was really good. You felt more comfortable than Carlos did on his first day. The only thing I would change a little bit with is just the intricacies of the words you choose. Instead of taking, you don't want to use that word taking, because you don't want to take anything from them. And just keep rehearsing it with us, and before you know, you'll be talking completely different than what you normally would.
Yeah, that's
Right.
what I was telling Dennis the other day. Is like, you could read up on EXP and stuff, but you're gonna learn what to say and a lot more on these role playing sessions more than anything.
Exactly.
Let's see if I can use my wife this weekend to bounce some of this stuff off of.
No, definitely. That's what I used to do when we would have our trainings at Culture. Whatever Lewis and Tom were going over, rebuttals and things like that, I went over with Liz before she even became a realtor. I'd walk in the house like everything, like I was, a buyer, and then she would do different things. And it really does make a difference, because I'm sure Lewis will share with you, just in the last few days, the phone calls that I've made, I'll share with you, is night and day difference. I feel like I'm fighting people that aren't prepared, that haven't been training. So it's easy to have the conversation and maneuver around them. And I probably will get stumped. There's sometimes maybe I'm not in a, maybe if I'm not in the best mood or something, like this morning when I was on the phone with Dennis, I was trying to eat my breakfast. I had my coffee. So yeah, I was off a little bit, but that's all right. But I want to make the phone calls when I'm peaking.
Yeah.
What do you do if you get stumped on an actual call though? You just like change the subject or?
Like
You
Lewis, another question.
Yeah.
Throw
You
the
could change it.
that was a question. So let me ask you this. Blah 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 blah.
Yeah, exactly.
You don't even
The
have
version.
to. You could fucking just not even answer it and go to another thing. They won't even know because they're asleep at the wheel. We've been doing this. We know exactly what we're trying to do.
Yeah. And then if you get a really sharp knife in the drawer and they circle back to it again, then you can handle that too. We'll practice that as well another day, So we'll be so prepared for anything that get thrown at us too, guys. It won't even be funny.
Yeah, I feel like we're getting to the point, Lou, or I want to get to the point where it's like, man, I'm so glad you asked that, man. That's a great question, man. Or
I'm super comfortable.
like where they think they're stumping you and they're really just setting themselves up, and then you just crush them even more. Like I love that, Lou, because I'm gonna be ready for that. You trying to recruit me? Hell yeah, man, you're killing it. Absolutely. And I think
yeah, look at that.
they're gonna go the opposite way. Like, yo, this fucking guy's keeping it real. He ain't even trying to be salesy. I kind of like that, bro. Like, I'm used to people bullshitting me. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Because imagine if I would have been beating around the bush with it. Oh, I don't know if I'd say
100%.
that.
That's what those people do. Those people do from the offices. Well, no, I'm not trying to recruit you. If you say the opposite and keep it real, you're gonna get a connection with them. They're gonna light up like, yo, this guy just kept it real with me. Like, damn, I can't hate.
Of course. Good stuff.
Like, or let's do one better, right? If the shoe was on the other foot and you saw that you were producing, wouldn't you try to recruit you?
Mm-hmm. Of course. Yeah, you gotta compliment the person when they say that. Like, oh yeah, man, of course. Who wouldn't want to have you on their team?
100%.
The person wants to hear that.
The realtors with the big egos are gonna love it, bro. They're gonna light up. Like I gave Mark Marineri a compliment the other day. I called him the legend on his post. I didn't even know you could do this. I had to Google it. He pinned my comment, and you know what it means? Pin a comment on Instagram, Lo?
No.
Me neither. I had to Google this shit. So he puts my comment.
I know what it is. I know what it
you
means. I thought you meant there was like a deeper meaning. So yeah, your comment's always at the top.
Yeah, I didn't know that. I had to Google. I'm like, this guy just pinned my comment. What the fuck does that mean? So like, there you go. Like stroking his ego. They love it.
Mm-hmm. That's great, man. I like that. Cool. All right, guys. So tomorrow, what's up?
You think that works better than deflecting and saying like, I'm not trying to recruit you, I'm just trying to give you the information?
100%.
Yeah.
If I heard somebody tell me that what you just said, I'd be turned off. If I got what Harry just said, all excited about, hell yeah, I'd be laughing. I mean, he made me laugh, and I wasn't even on the call with him.
I think so.
So
you know what it is?
Lighthearted.
What it is, Lou, is when you're authentic with people and they feel that. Authentic is everything, bro, because you're being 100% honest. You're pure. It's gonna touch their heart, bro.
Yeah.
Period.
Yeah, I agree. And if sometimes we don't get people to take our next call, it's probably we have to judge ourselves on were we really being 100% authentic on the last time we spoke. And if that answer is no, then maybe it was our fault, that they didn't answer the next time. We got to get better. That's it. Can't blame anyone but ourselves.
I couldn't agree more.
Yeah. All right. Well, guys, great meeting today. Make those calls, and I'll see you guys at 11:30. Okay.
Okay. And Dennis, I'll send you the link for the 11:30.
All right.
All right.
Cool, guys.
Bye.
Later.
Bye-bye.